Hello everybody, Bugsy No Name here. I'm actually kind of waiting for something to download because I was going to do a character video. Well, an old school gameplay character video. But I felt the need to just be myself for this and really talk about this. Okay, first off, let me knock the elephant in the room. Animat? The animation community has nothing to do with what happened to Gooseworx. You dumb fuck. I want to say that right now to get that through your thick skull, motherfucker. Just because no one likes you and see how fucked up and dickish you are, doesn't mean that the cartoon community, like the whole animation community, got together and messed with Gooseworx. Because unlike you, I've seen the Amazing Digital Circus fandom, and like in every fandom, they have a bunch of crazies. I don't know what part of your fucking skull makes you believe that the animation community got together in one single coordinated attack and just took down Gooseworx. You're stupid. Holy shit. Go touch some fucking grass. Jesus. You hoser. Fuck. Anyways, sorry. I had to get that out of my system. Now, folks, every fandom has a very toxic version of itself. No fandom is wholly good or wholly evil. It's all relative. And I know some of you are like, but Bugsy, the Major Digital Circus fans are bad. Not all of them are bad. I remember last year I was talking about how the Amazing Digital Circus fans were getting mad about Gaslight District. I'm more mad at these crazy ass fans that want to treat people like shit, and because Jax and Pomni are the main characters, we're gonna just get so fucking angry and make Gooseworx feel bad and regret ever making the show. It's fucking stupid. And you all that took a little bit of part of that, you are a fucking child. I don't give a fuck. Oh, but there's a demon spot in hell for you, Gooseworx. I'm like, bitch, there's a demon spot in hell for most of you who fucking literally took part in this. I don't give a fuck. Because personally, you should be able to freaking interact with your fans without the fear of fucking people doxing you. But that is what happens when people get hyperfixated on a show, and there's nothing really you can do about it. I say for more creators, just try not to be so hands on. That's all I can really say. Like, there will always be fucking crazy people. You just gotta do it by case basis. Unlike our little Canadian friend who believes that the cartoon community got together like some fucking mob and fucking said, Gooseworx sleeps with the fishes. Which is not only the most insulting and stupid thing to the entire community who didn't do anything, but it just shows that Animat's a dumb motherfucker that doesn't think about anything he does anymore. Literally. Jumped in on the Vic being out of shit, and I'm not gonna say if you kick Vic or anti-kick. If you're a kick Vic or stand with Vic, that had nothing to do with him, and he just like said, nope, I'm gonna jump into this anyway. Fucking moron. Sometimes people need to just stay in their lanes, but no one does. And then they get fucking slammed in videos like this because they don't understand. They don't know what life is anymore. This is all they got. Anyways, but about the Gooseworx stuff, to all the fans that were harassing Gooseworx and getting mad because Jax and Pomni are their main characters, folks, there are things you can do. Making fanfic, rewrites, a bunch of shit. But you can't blame Gooseworx for the way the show was always gonna be. Y'all got mad when Jax wasn't the fucking hot-ass bunny boy you wanted. Like, you ruined his character. Bitch, he was always like that. he's kind of sympathetic, but he's still an asshole. You can have a character that's sympathetic and still an asshole, but that's the thing. You guys let for the Jax fans that get all pissy about this, you let your goddamn love for Jax overshoot what he is in canon. Because you want Jax to be this angry, but he always cares kind of bunny boy. And he does show things of that. He does show stuff like that, but he's telling y'all, even though I really think that whole, like, stop looking deeper in me, he was looking at y'all too. He wasn't just looking at Pomni, he was looking at you guys constantly pairing him up with Pomni and shit. You guys are weird. And some people like to ship Jackson Gangle. I'm like, he is mean to Gangle. I get it. You can make your own little fan interpretation of how, like, you think, like, Jax really does love Gangle or loves Ragatha or whatever. But at the end of the day, you guys let the fan-in version of Jax overtake what he actually is, which I think is a problem. The people that be like, but Bugsy, Ragatha is fake. Ragatha deals with a lot of shit, people. There's a lot of people in this world that are just like people pleasers because they come from a home that does not treat... They got parents in a home that doesn't treat them right. So Ragatha thinks being nice all the time is how to freaking fix that or supplement that. I know some of you haven't really known people like that, but I have. I feel like one of my ex-friends was exactly that. But y'all don't understand that shit. Because y'all have never probably seen people like that, or if you have, you just really thought about them as assholes because of your experience. But Ragatha really does try to do the best thing. It's just that she focuses on on other people so much. She neglects herself. You know, herself is not a priority. Everybody else is. But that's why people don't really get that. Because some of you have never really experienced that or been in that kind of situation that Ragatha was in. Do I blame Gooseworx for any of the shit that went on with these characters? No, it's the story she wanted to tell. Do I blame some of the people who are actual assholes? Yes. Do I want anybody to attack these people? Hell no. Leave them alone. They're gonna die out as soon as fucking Digital Circus goes and they start crying about, no, we want more. We ain't Gooseworx. They're gonna keep doing that shit. I say leave them alone. Let them find another hyperfixation after Digital Circus. They'll find something else. Because that's what hyperactive fanboys and girls do. To Gooseworx, I know the fandom treated you badly, and I want you to know there were a lot of good people up in there. Sure, there'll always be people out there doing dumb shit to a bunch of the voice actors and a bunch of the other stuff, but y'all gotta understand, do not hate the entire series just because a bunch of idiots and morons who want to take things to the next level. Because all they are fucking idiots waiting for their next hyperfixation. And they'll never truly change. Because that's the thing. They want their little instant gratification. They want their content now. They want what they perceive as the show. And they're not getting that, and they're pissed off about it. And at the end of the day, folks, enjoy Digital Circus, but don't be like these idiots. Try to be the best you can be in this fandom. Don't be like Animat who jumps to conclusions either, because, oh my god, Animat, you are a fucking clown shoe, okay, bro? There's so much shit I want to talk about when it comes to you, but I ain't that kind of guy no more. But I'll tell you this, bro, stay in your own lane. Do you want to get raked through the coals again? Because you're starting to. I've seen like 5 or 6 videos against you. Once again, Animat, you never read the room or know what the room is about. You just jump in with your half-baked opinion and think, oh, well, it's obviously A and not B. See, as a person within this fandom, I actually saw this, you dumbass. Because really, it helps, and I want to say this to Animat, it helps to do your fucking research, you fucking clown. Jesus. Like, oh my God. Can you be any more out of the loop? Sorry for that, folks. But Gooseworx, I really, really, honest to God, want you to know that Amazing Digital Circus is good, and the last 2 episodes I know are probably going to be awesome, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to do a massive fucking review. I don't really do reviews anymore, but I'm going to now, and I just want to tell you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this was not a colossal waste of time, and you should be glad and happy with the success you've gotten. Think of the good shit, not the bad shit. Think of the good you did, rather than the bad that came about because a bunch of fans were acting like idiots. Always, and I mean this, always know that your show touched a lot of people. What the people do with said show touch is what defines them. And all these motherfuckers on Twitter, could y'all get off Twitter and pet some grass yourselves? Jesus. The grass misses you. I'm gonna make a fucking promo and say that the grass misses you. You know, because I haven't made a bumper in a good long while, and you know what? I should. But anyways, guys, peace like chaos grease. And always remember, don't be like Animat. And don't be like these fucking Digital Circus fans who think that they are owed everything when they don't do anything they don't do anything at all other than bitch and moan and harass. They're not worth your time, and they're not worth anybody's time to really talk about. They're just sad people living in a sad world trying to fuck with everybody else because they need something to fixate on. And because their fixation was not met the way they wanted, they want to act like bitches. Not everybody in the fandom, just a handful of people. Because again, a certain Canadian doesn't fucking understand what is actually going on here. Again, dumbass. Straight dumbass.